Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Spiritual Insight Show. I am Tiffany White, Sage Woman, and so excited to be here with each and every one of you in the Sacred Circle this evening, the last Sunday in September. Woo! It's gone by so fast, super fast, huh? So just want to take a moment to welcome everyone. Hello, Ruth. Hello, Robert. Hello, Marcia, who's Feng Shui My Space. Hello, Kim. Hello, Teresa. Teresa, thank you so much. And Teresa. In Spanish. I know. Such a goofball. English is not really my first option of a language. But anyway. Telepathy, dolphin, language of love. Oh, we do the best we can while we're here, though, don't we? So just give everyone a moment to come in and get situated, take a deep breath, and just enjoy this sacred space. We have a lot of powerful beings, healers and love and light that are here. All right. And so we're just enjoying and basking in each other's beautiful energies. So hello, Richard. Hello, Robin. Linnell. Yes. And Robert is from Pennsylvania. So I know we have people from all over here. I love that. Yay. All right. And yeah. All right. So I just want to take a moment to let everyone know my website is whitesagewoman.com. Whitesagewoman.com. I'm going to spell it out for the audio audience. It's white, WHITE, sage, SAGE, woman, one woman, WOMAN.com, whitesagewoman.com. Be sure to check out my website and check out my services. And be sure, definitely, in the next several days, I've got to update it and just put some more services on there. So, yay. All right. All right. Hello, Wendy. All right. Everyone has come in and joined this sacred space. And so I'm waiting for Terry. And if Terry doesn't make it, that's okay. I will contact her later. But we had a fantastic Spiritual Message Circle last evening. If you missed it, be sure to you can find it, of course, in the Goldylocks Productions YouTube channel or Rumble channel. You can check it out and review it, watch it. And yes. And it just was very, very high energy, right? It was great. And so last evening, Terry ended up overpaying. I think she was confused over not really confused, but there was just, she wasn't sure of the amount. So to participate in Spiritual Message Circles, it's $20 per person, but you're getting messages from, well, last night it was 4, but usually, between 5 and 7 people. So it's totally worth it. So I told Terry I would do something for her this evening, and then thinking on it, and it was like, well, I'd do something, of course, for everyone. You'll see how this is going to tie in. Is if those that are interested, if you make a $10 donation this evening, all right, you make a $10 donation, you get put into this raffle, and by the end of the show, I will pull the name, okay, and the $10, and you goes for the chance to win a free half-hour session with me, and it will be video and recorded so that you can have it. Of course, it's going to be private. It's not going to be aired live. It's going to be private with us too, but you get a private half-hour session with myself, and we can do all sorts of things. You might need some healing. You might just need some, quantum channeled messages, whatever you need. it will be for a half hour. So $10, and that's an $80 value, a half hour session. So $10, for a chance to win a half hour session with me. That sounds like a good deal. All right, so Terry is automatically put in for it. So I'm putting Terry in. Her name is in automatically because of how she overpaid last night, the Spiritual Message Circle. So it's something I just want to recognize, and so I'm grateful for each and every one of you. So those that want to do it and can do it, and it makes a great gift too if you want to do that. Okay, so Linnell, woohoo, giving Terry a run. She's like, yeah, I want in. All right, Linnell. Where's between you and Terry? Thank you. So, and Kim. All right. Look at you, ladies. Oh, some friendly competition there, right? Linnell, Kim. Oh, it's all good. So I'll bring it up again later on for anyone else that's coming in. And so just enjoy the sacred space. But I feel like someone really needs this, and it's yeah. So there you go. Woohoo! Let's see. Lake Tahoe, is that where you are right now? Linnell's all over, huh? And Kim are travelers. Linnell and Kim are travelers. All right. So much just beautiful energies, and this is how we have to look at it, okay? And lots of dog sitting. That's nice. That's fun, Linnell. Lots of dog sitting. So we just have to stay focused. Stay focused on the outcome. Stay focused on really the 5D, the 5 density. Stay focused on that. All right. Even though there's chaos all around it, I like to I think I used the analogy last night. We're the eye of the storm. We're in the eye of the storm, and all around us. Now, this is a beautiful message. I think it was for Terry, but it really applies for all of us. We're in the middle of this storm, right? And you're looking all around you, and you're like, oh, so we're in the eye of the storm. Everywhere you turn, there's chaos, but you're just looking left, right, front, back, and that's all you see. Well, look up, and look. You see this beautiful divine light, and maybe even some rainbow rays, right? And that is what you're going to stay focused on. And we're ascending up. We stay connected to that. And we're observing the chaos, but we're not going to participate in it. All right. And that's the difference. And we need to be non-judgmental observers at this time, at this moment. And sure, our buttons are going to get pushed. And we feel like, oh, we are really being tested. We are really being tested now. Right? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, stay in your forward motion, absolutely. And let me go back up here to Kim said she's in Reno. Yes. Robert, it's funny because I was getting a lot of Norse energy with you when I said Thor, that lightning energy, and I was getting a lot of Norse energy with that. And I wasn't sure. Hello, Melissa. Hope you're feeling better, love. And I wasn't sure if you were familiar with the runes, because it's not a lot of people are. All right, and so I don't even bring it up. But yes, I am familiar with, and see, I have to look up how to say it too, because I want to be very, very careful. It's just who I am, because other people be like, what is she saying? And I have my other book, which is not close to me, but yes, hold on, I will. These beautiful cards that they have too. I have the rune deck, which is pretty cool. And okay, so I didn't put the. Anyway, yes, I am familiar with it. I'm just trying to refamiliar myself with that, what that looks like. I love runes. I have on my drum. I have runes on my drum as well. And yeah. I was trying to think. I don't have a picture of my drum right here. Again, that's not within reach either. So hold on, it's right here. I just want to familiarize myself with it. I think I know what it is, but I just with the TY. It's been a while. Is that spelled right, Robert? I've heard that. Heavy just woke up from a nap. Yes. With the TYR tire rune at all. So, you know what? It seems very familiar to me, and I'll get back with you on that, Robert. And I could actually just do a quick, search here. Yeah, it's the okay. It's for everyone. It's the arrow up. It's the arrow up. That's what I thought it was. The T rune. They call it different things. Okay, identified. Oh, okay. Taiwas, Tiwas. Right. Okay. So it has. It's probably called. Yep. Okay. Just be careful with any research that you do. Just know that anything, because as I'm reading it, it's referring to something very negative, but it's not. And so this is what it looks like, folks. The arrow up, which kind of supports look up when we're in this eye of the storm. And look, doesn't they look like they're in stormy waters? Look up. So there you go. So that's why I wanted to make sure, because I know that they call them, I think, pronunciation wise. So thank you, Robert, for that, because I wanted to look that up. So yeah, this the runes Oracle deck. I like them. I haven't actually. I used to pull one for myself every day, and then kind of just, you get away from that. So thank you for that, Robert, because that was fun. Thank you, everyone. So I love that, because that's the arrow up, right? Keep looking up. Keep raising the frequency up, right? So there you go. Let's see. Let me catch up with these. Let's see, Linda, how about the new pressure crazy balancing going on? Yes, the Schumann resonance, the power it was 34 yesterday, and when I checked this morning, it was 34. And everyone who's familiar with the Schumann resonance, and it's 40, it's higher today than it was yesterday. So what that means effect-wise is you can feel a little dizzy, you can hear the ringing in your ears, not constantly. I just want they want to let you know that it's not constantly, it's on and off. If you have a constant buzz that won't go away, then that's another issue, all right? That does need some attention. But often on buzzing the ears, the dizziness, we have to be very careful. I had a good friend who fell. She was dizzy and she fell, and thank goodness she didn't break her wrist. She just sprained the muscles. So we have to be very mindful of our movements. All right. Yeah, Wendy, I know you got the room deck. Yes. And Kim's like, it's heavy. I just woke up from a nap. Light some smudge. Light some smudge. Light some incense or sage. The sage might be too heavy for inside. Light some incense, or Kim, do that. Hello, Killer Bee. Yay. Oh, your powerful lights. Oh, thank you. Oh, your powerful lights. All of you. So, yeah, how you doing this evening? Yay, nice to see you. Nice to see you, Killer Bee. Killer Bee. I want to say Bumblebee like Transformers. I don't know why. I'm just getting, that Bumblebee Transformer. Anyway. Yes. And there can be, like our sleep is being disturbed. Like you said, you had a nap and then there's this heavy energy. And you feel like either you're moving or there's a presence or there's something hovering near you, or you just that something trips your energy field. I'm a very light sleeper. I get very little deep sleep. I've always been a light sleeper. And so as soon as I feel all of us are to some extent, and especially women, the mothers, or and I can't just say the women because there's fathers too who may have that are always keeping one ear open to if you have children, right? And especially small children. And once they get to a certain age, well, my sons are grown, but I still, cannot go into a deep sleep, and that's fine. I go into REM a lot, but you can feel it's almost like we have this, and we do in our aura. We know when someone's tripped to that. Oop, someone's near us energetically. Ooh, right? So once a Marine, always a Marine. Absolutely. That was what my bonus dad said. He was always a Marine as well. Yes. He got out of the Marines before him and my mother got married, though. But he taught me a lot of good things. He taught me how to defend myself, and I still have his Marine knife, by the way, that he got. So I still have that. And yeah, burning some patchouli. I love patchouli. Yes. My daughter's 12, and I have been consciously protecting her. Very good. Consciously or continuously, either way is both. Absolutely. And here's the thing is that our children agree to be our children. So that means they agree to be in our energy, even our protective energy. My quantum guidance and healing team told me that we actually are responsible for, we are guardians for the children that come in until they're 21, not 18, 21. All right. And so that's 2 plus 1 is 3. It's just it was very fascinating to me. And but yeah. I try to keep tell my sons it's much higher than 21, but they I won't listen to that. Many of us look at our children and see them like they're 5 or 6 or 10 or whatever, like they're little, no matter how old they are. Oh, but yes, that's beautiful. Aw, that's a great age. Awkward age, probably 12, but yeah, I'll guard her to my last breath. Absolutely, yes, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. What a great human being you are. Of course, a great dad, and just a great. Thank you. Thank you so much, and thank you for your service. I know it's not easy. So, and this is interesting. Because there's a lot of as we're moving forward, and in where peace is the final destination on this is for us right now with this planet, with us getting to the 5D, where there's no more duality. 5D ends. Sorry, duality ends in the fifth density. 5D, it's no more duality. So that just automatically puts us into this peaceful state. And to stay there, you have to match that frequency to stay and higher. There are a lot of people who do work for karma. Now, all of us have worked for karma one way, shape, or form as well. Whether we have said something or done something to someone else because that's what they needed at that time. It can be something very mild, we don't even catch it, or we may think, "Why did I just say that?" Or "Why did I do this? It's so uncharacteristic for me." And because we were supposed to do that. Now we're going to go and talk about a totally different, because yes, we know that we have to stay in that balance of love and compassion, but there are certain, and I'm going to say evil beings who have turned their back on the divine light, on source light, on our creator's light. They don't have any intention of returning back to the light. And you cannot negotiate with them. We have to be very, very careful not to, try to give permission, or just have, "Oh, we're so compassionate for them. They're living beings." They're living beings outside the realm of peace and harmony, outside the yin and yang. All right. Because the yin and yang, that's the shadow part, which is so much needed. The negative and the positive is part of who we are. They don't even use that symbol. It's just total dark. Okay. And they have no intention of repenting, or "Oh, please forgive us." There's none of that, and they have to be dealt with swiftly with those that may not agree that. But if you know and understand there's no death, there isn't death. But when someone breaks the laws of and this is where I have to say this, where they're killing people maliciously, they're harming them, all right, maliciously. They're doing cruel, unspeakable things to another being because they enjoy it. That's sick. All right. I'm not talking about our spiritual warriors who have to do the hard work, the ones that have to boots on the ground, do the job no one else wants to do. And thank you to those, because a lot of them will be unnamed. Thank you to those that are having to deal with their own mind, processing everything. And there's tremendous healing for them too, as well. But and they have to take down this evil, and they've got to do things that someone in a compassionate state may go, "Oh, isn't there an easier way?" No, this is the only way. They have to be returned back to source, back to our divine creator. They will go back to the uncreated mass and then just be recycled. No one dies. They recycle. They won't be able to keep their identity of who they were. They won't be able to, have the memories of what they have done. However it is, it's beyond right now our comprehension, and that's fine. So just keep that in mind, that we do have to, we do have to know and love and honor that we're all working right now on different frequencies, and that every frequency is necessary as we are in this in-game time. Let me say that it's in-game. In-game. Woo. Let's see. Robin, I sleep light, but I usually go into REM sleep immediately. I can also wake up from a dream and fall right back. Yes, I can do. Yeah. Yes. Um, and you can pause your dream, like, "I've got to go to the bathroom." I'm going to the bathroom, come back and do that. And also too, you are the creator of your dreams, and you are you can. I've had something play out and I'm like, "This makes no sense. None. Stop this foolishness and spin it in a way that I can understand." And it will stop. And then if it restarts, or it can wait until another night, and then it replays in a way that makes sense. And I will not have anything that's that's evil or horrific or anything like that. I don't have those types of dreams. And so, but if anything, I felt any energy that would try to do that, you can stop and say, no, no, I do not give you consent to be here in my sacred space. We need to stand up more and say no and say that. So Kelly goes, everyone thinks I'm nuts. So, sweetie, we're all nuts. That's exactly what Robin said. My vibration is starting to offend folks. You just be you. You be you. You be you. I have read, and Robert now says I've read a lot about the Norse god Tyr. I'm going to have to read specifically on this Norse god. Okay. Like I said, this was some of the runes, familiar with them, but not enough for that instant recall like earlier. And that's interesting. I've always found it very fascinating. So how about, and I didn't know that, Robert, when you got your message, right? So how about that? Oh, look, and there's Veronica. Speaking of that, she's here. I love that. You came in at a great time. Yes, Robert. Arrow up. That's it. Exactly. I love that. The lightning bolt. Woohoo! I just smile. I do too. The smile, a smile is powerful. You just smile. And now, wouldn't you know, they're making this stupid horror movie coming out about smiling. And I'm like, wow, they are really just trying to mess everything up, aren't they? I was like, why would you make a movie like that? Stay away from these horror films. It's creating mass fear. And the evil feeds off that. They love that. They like the fear. They can make us more fearful than they would. And we say no to that. All right. So we've got more people coming in. Welcome, everyone. Again, if you're watching from Rumble, you're watching from YouTube. Thank you so much. And please be sure to give this show a thumbs up. You're watching on YouTube. That helps so much. Thank you. Appreciate that. Watching on Rumble, give it a plus. So yeah, the low vibes. Exactly, low vibes. I've never been but let me back up here for a moment. When I was a teenager, I would try to watch a couple of horror movies. I mean, and we're talking out here in the 80s horror. And they've completely upped the game since then. But then it was kind of like, when they just left it to suggestion. They wouldn't show you everything, wouldn't be so graphic or whatever. But so I was kind of curious to see. I would test myself with the fear is what I would do. Let me just say it like that. So I would test my fear level. Okay. And I tell you, so, teenage jobs, right? I had graduated high school already. Yeah. So I went to go work at a big retailer in a mall, right? And so we're working, and a lot of us that were working, we would get off of work and we would go to watch midnight shows. And so we would go and we watch these horror films, and I would sit there and I'm like, this is not real. This is fake. Let's debunk everything. Let's call BS on all of this. And, I'm going to meet it head on, any fear. And I would laugh at them. And then people in the movies when they got mad at me, they were like, this is scary. Why are you laughing? I'm like, because it's stupid. And they were like, we're not going to the movies with you anymore. But I'll tell you, I did meet one that made me go, what the? And that was Nightmare on Elm Street, because dream time, and the energy and that feeling vulnerable in dream time. And I was sitting there going, what psychopath came up with this movie? Oh crap, that could actually really happen. If you're not protecting oh wow, what that really made me think. And then I was like, okay, I'm at my match. I'm not going to watch any more of these anymore. But I have no desire for it. I think it was just, I was over that. It was like, yeah, okay, I'm done. But it's that curiosity, and teenagers have that, and it's like, okay, so right. Let's see. Kim, is addiction a low vibe? Alcoholism? How can I help with that? Yes, it is actually. Addiction, alcoholism is very low vibrational. It is you trying to shut everything off. But why would you do that? Because it's only temporary. Unless you stay in that state the whole time, constantly, right? The only person you can help with addiction problems is yourself. You can't help someone else. They have to do that themselves. They have to recognize that there's a problem, and they have to stop. And right now, I mean, anything can be, and anything that you do in excessive is an addiction. All right. You drink too much coffee. There's coffee addictions, right? I mean, it's not just alcohol and smoking. There's eating too many sweets, right? Eating the wrong foods in excessive amounts is an addiction. It's eating addiction. There's sex addiction. There's anything you do too much, all right? Not in balance, but you do too much is considered an addiction. Overthinking should be an addiction. Overthinking, right? And so exactly, stop drinking altogether. And I did tell you in my teenage years to stop the voices, to stop, because I wanted to fit in, and I found out that no one else could see and do things that I could do. I just wanted to fit in, and so I would drink a lot to try to drown the voices. Let me tell you, that doesn't work, because your team will yell at you. They will talk louder to get your attention. It doesn't silence them. It doesn't at all. And so I was like, okay, yeah, I thank goodness. I'm very grateful. I didn't stay in that state for very long. And then just kind of like, all right, that's not working. And all I'm doing is delaying. When you try to numb yourself so that you don't feel, you got to be very careful, because now we're going into an area that evil loves. They're not feeling, they're shut off. Ooh, we can go in there and let's just, yeah, let's go play with them. Let's go see what we can do with them. And you set yourself up. You don't want to do that, right? You don't want, and it's not even a victim. You just don't even want that energy that comes with all of that. Yeah, stop drinking. Let's see. I know Kim doesn't drink, but seem to have those types of lessons keep showing up. Even if it's past stuff, it's to show how far you have come. It could be family members that have the addictions too. They were numbing themselves. They were trying to numb themselves, because how many of our family members were probably high vibrational, or were seeing and hearing things too, and you didn't talk about that then. There's always a reason why you want to numb yourself. Always. Oh, it's just so funny. So funny. My uncle Mike. Today's his birthday. He's transitioned. Hi, Uncle Mike. Happy birthday. He was a Vietnam vet. It's a great example of addiction and trying to numb himself, because what these men saw in those earlier wars, and especially Vietnam, was horrifying, was horrific. And he was a totally different person when he left and then when he came back. And there was a lot of, I could see as a child, energy attachments. There was a lot of entity attachments trying to nip at him. And so but my goodness, I think he's been crossed over now, or transitioned 9 years ago, maybe 9 years. And he lived a long life, a lot longer than any of us thought he was going to. He was a survivor. He was in the Army, Green Berets. War's not pretty. And then it pisses you off when you realize that, there's people playing both sides. So I'm not going to even go down that hole. All right, Robin, I used to go to some creepy places. I was into ghost hunting. I do not do it anymore. Yes. Kid B, my mother was an abuser, and she hated when I laughed at her. Yes, yeah. Oh, sorry about that, Killaby. I just, any parents that turn on their children, they're supposed to be guardians for these younglings. And any parents that turn on their kids really bothers me. Yes, Robert. Right. That's what I was like. It's also called Taiwan. That's what was throwing me off. I couldn't make that connection. But now, yep. Tawaz. I know I'm butchering how it's pronounced, but yes, that one. Yeah. Thank you, Robert. So Lynell, I worked at a video store and rented a bunch of the horror films to try to break the jump and run. And I just learned as well. I was like, no need to watch this junk. Exactly, right? No need to watch this yuck. Yes, right. That's what I was trying to do. It was like, okay, don't be so jumpy. Don't be, but it was really, it's like, I'm not going to be fearful. Trying to do that poker face, right? Yeah. Anyway, and really, I think they just, another Halloween. It's like, oh my gosh, can the whole series just die? Really? Do we need another one? I thought they ended it. I was like, I saw a commercial and I'm like, no. Anyway, oh, yep, cigarettes, definitely addiction. Chocolate, people can overeat chocolate too, right? It is. Richard, Nightmare is one of my favorite movies, and I like some of the one-liners. Ugh. They had a lot of popular stars in Nightmare on Elm Street. They really did for that day, and the one-liners were pretty funny. But it was just like, how about that? Yeah, be careful what you think about, because you'll dream about it later, right? Or your fears manifesting in your dream time. Wow. Anyway, Killer B, once you start binding demons in your prayers, nothing wants to attach to you. Once you start binding demons in your prayers, nothing wants to attach to you. Can you go into more detail about that? I'm sorry, I'm not comprehending that. Once you start binding, or are you talking about like clarify that for me, please, sweetie? Sorry about that. Hi, Sage. How are you doing, Christine Sage? My Sage sister? Yay. Tiffany, I also like the Norse goddess, yes, Air of healing. Her name means mercy. Of Ire, I think that you say her name Ire, right? Is that how you pronounce? Yes, I know you're talking about. Yes, her name means mercy. I love that too. Oh yes, yes, yes. Vietnam was a wicked game. It was a very wicked game, and there was a lot more. I'm going to talk about ET showing up in Vietnam and collecting bodies. Oh, wait, I just said it. Dang. Anyway, I must be crazy. Let's see. Richard, my cousin Carl said he's bipolar and drinks a lot. Wow. That was just, that threw me in a spin when you said his name and you said all that. That's his energy. And he drinks a lot because he's bipolar. That's an excuse. Let's stop giving that power. And right? Oh. Okay, everyone's saying hi. Yay. I used to read books about serial killers. I get that because you kind of want to see what makes them tick, their mind, right? There's no compassion is what it is. There's no compassion. They're not even living in their Sacred Heart Center. They've shut their emotions off. Yeah, because I wonder what makes that person tick. It's not the mind. It's total mind, zero emotion, zero living from the heart, zero light. Very little light to zero. Let me say that. So, hello, Carol Ann. Yay! Yeah, the funny, scary movies, they were funny. That does make you laugh, right? Those are funny. I feel like they were joking them. So that was pretty good. Yeah, yes, right. Me too, Richard. I absolutely don't like zombie movies and shows. Aren't we seeing that in real time now? No, I just no. Uh-uh. Never have. And tried to walk. I think watch The Walking Dead, and it was like, ew, no, I'm done. I can't do this anyway. And that's it, Sage. Right? Anything can be an addiction. So watch everything. Right? It's the anything that you take to excess. Anything that's excessive, right? Can be an addiction. Right on, Sage. Right on. Kim, I think I'm addicted to YouTube. Well, it depends what you're watching on YouTube. Then that's okay. So people say we're addicted to our phones, right? Okay, so here's Killaby. I think you're going into that. Let's see. Say my normal prayers for protection and health, and then I go after them with the rest of my prayer. I have never been so strong. So this is what I was talking about. You doing the work that a lot of people don't do, and people won't understand that, Killaby. All right, and this is why it needed to be mentioned. I didn't know you were going to be here. It is because thank you for doing the work that a lot of us don't want to do. All right. You're very powerful. You work, I don't want to say with karma, but you do work with that balancing energy and making things right, that justice, strong justice, uh, spiritual warrior energy with you. Okay. All right. Yeah. Right. Have to have compassion for our brothers and sisters. Always defeats fear. Exactly. Yes. Yes. And once fear realizes it can't mess with you, it gets bored and moves on. It's not going to waste its time with you, right? Sage is always fascinating to me to watch people. Period. People watching is fine. That is, yes, people watching. And I think that's, you go in public places and it's like, yeah, there's people watch. Yeah. And then you feel things, and you see things, and you're like, oh, that was a little TMI. But people do. I don't think people realize how much stuff they have in their aura, in their luminous energy field, and it's like right out there, and everybody can see it. Or those of us who can see it, see it. Those of us who can feel it, and we just know it, right? There you go. Yes. So there you go. Kilba is Aries starseed. So much more than that. Kilba, we really are higher than astrology, and a lot of us are older than astrology on this planet. The planets have moved in the solar system. We don't remember that, right? So that's why I really have never been attracted to the zodiac or to astrology, and because it's guessing, or to me, it's just kind of like, oh, I could take a little from here. I've nothing 100%, nothing, because in the tropical zodiac, I'm a Capricorn, but in the sidereal zodiac, I'm a Sagittarius, because there's a 13th sign that is eliminated from tropical. Tropical range is 12, but there's 13. And sidereal recognizes the 13. So then that pushes me, instead of Capricorn, it makes me Sagittarius, because they insert that one. So I was like, how about that? Little bits. I am who I am. You are who you are. I don't need that to tell me, especially when we're all older than the position of the planets in the current state. Okay. So there you go. That's all I'm gonna say. with that. I mean, I know there's people that have built a profession on it, and kudos to them. That's great. And I'm not, you know, I'm not knocking them. I'm not saying anything like that. And if they get something from that, people get something from it, that's wonderful. Absolutely, that's great. And then you're recognizing the way things are currently. That's great. But many of us who have been around, not just here in this solar system, and other solar systems, other realms, and we come in, it's like, no, because this is not even a whole story. We have volumes of our history, so to speak, and the current zodiac systems is just a page or two, and we're like, nope, it's not important to us, and because we know who we are, and we're going to stay focused on our mission. Got to stay focused on our mission, right? Yeah. Oh, yes, right, Robin. I've had my chart done and did not relate to it at all. Exactly. Yeah. Did not relate to it, and so yes, exactly. And here's something: is that when I unhooked from all of that, I unhooked from. I asked about retrogrades. There's no planets don't go backwards. It's an optical illusion when we're standing on this earth and we're looking up. It's an optical illusion because when you go higher, when you go up into space, or when you're near the sun, and all of us when we're traveling, turn around and look back on the earth, or look back on our system, or look back, you'll see that they kind of do this loop that looks like they're going backwards, but they're still going forward. They don't go backwards. And I'm like, so this whole retrograde crap, I'm unhooking from all of this, and I'm doing what I want to do and need to do. I'm not going to, isn't it fearful? Oh, this is in retrograde. I can't do this and do this and do this. BS, do what you need to do. Hey, I used to. My old shows, I used to give warnings about, oh, hey, okay, so the Mercury's going in retrograde. That's the only retrograde I kept up with, and would warn people about. So don't buy anything new, don't sign anything. And it's like, well, if you believe it, you make it so. And so I just like, enough of this. Right? The sky moves, not us. Unhook from it. Unhook. We're done. Oh, thank you, Robin. Yes, I'm having a contest. Robin knows me too well. Squirrels. Squirrels. Shiny objects. Okay, yes. Okay, so we got 12 minutes. So the contest I'm having tonight is for a donation of $10, you're going to get put into this drawing, and I'm going to pick a name in about 5, 6, 7 minutes. Before this show ends, I'm going to pull a name, pull the winner, and you win a half-hour session with me. It's a video session. It'll be recorded, a half-hour quantum channeling or healing, whatever you need session. It's an $80 value, and take a chance for $10 and see if you win. So far, we have Terry from last night. Terry overpaid on the spiritual message circle last night, so she's included in this. I'm putting her name in the hat here. Terry, Linnell, and Kim. These 3. Okay. Yes, thank you, Robin. I was going to ask you that. Yeah, because I don't have her information, so I can just tell her to contact me if she wins. All right. So anyway, we'll get that done. Yay. Let me catch up on some of these here. Does anyone have any questions? Any questions? Something you want a little bit more info on? Hey, I learn as we learn. As I'm asking my team, all of ours, really, we're all together. And can you see how crowded it is? All of our quantum guidance and healing teams. Woo! It's crowded in here, isn't it? It's crowded. Yay! I love Goldie. Oh, I love you too. Thank you. The retrograde stuff doesn't make my head. The stuff does in my head exactly. If you believe it, you make it so. Exactly. Exactly. Right, Veronica? Yeah. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, thank you, Carol Ann. Thank you, thank you. Good luck to everyone. That's a lovely prize. Yes. There you go. Thanks, Carol Ann. So sweet. All right. Oh. So she hasn't won yet, Robin. Remember, she's got some competition here. Terry, Linnell, and Kim. So far, those are the three. All right. Still got some time. If anyone would like to do that and play your odds. A very gracious offer. I'm tired of being broke. Change that. Change. I know that it's hard though. Oh, okay. It's the pressure on us of not having. But we are very abundant, and I know it's like we feel like we're telling ourselves a lie, but we're not. And we are abundant. We have divinity that says we are abundant, and it's breaking. I'm looking forward to breaking the chains of money, because money doesn't exist in the upper 4D and 5D and higher and above. Right? Exactly. We don't live for cash. We don't live for cash, and many of us have a hard time. Many starseeds coming in here. The one thing, what's the hardest thing that we've ever had to deal with? We knew we had to meet fear head on, and there was going to be evil people here. It's the money system. Like, what the heck is this? Why can't we didn't have this before? We bartered, we traded, whatever we did. We're together, and we made things work, and we were community, and everything was abundant, and we remember that. Our soul remembers that. And it's like, oh, wow. And so it really does feel like you're just playing this game. Right? And it does. It causes separation and division. But did you know that if you read, Monopoly is right in your face, of what the Monopoly game. If you read the instructions, the bank never runs out of money. That if you did happen to run out of money in play, the bank can make more money. You make out of paper, make paper money until everything, till the bank gets money back. So they just print their own money. They're telling you right there. Oh, we never run out. We'll just print more. But you'll pay for it. Okay, I'm going to get off that subject now. But it's interesting. It's funny. I got rid of my Monopoly games. I'm like, yeah, okay. And no, I got rid of the games, because this game right here is the one we need to stay focused on. This game of life, and we need to stay focused on, right? Oh my goodness. See, Robin, I was forced to watch a table talk show by my spiritual team this morning. My phone was frozen, except the show was about gaslighting, and I saw shadows of birds flying over my yard. I looked up and no birds. Wow. Wow, that's interesting, Robin. Wow, lots of birds, but none in the sky. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And as we are raising our frequencies, we're seeing, I don't want to say like we're seeing everything, the bleed. We can just see. Remember like those transparency pages, and there's an image. You draw an image on one sheet. Take another transparent page, put over it, and draw another image beside that. And then do the same thing several times. So in the 3D, we only see the one image. And that other layer, transparency, that other frequency, there's another thing. And as we are opening up with our frequency, we see in more and more and more. We're seeing the overlays now. Now we're seeing it. It's like it's always been here. We just couldn't see it. How many more people now are seeing things they never saw before? It's happening on a a daily. It's happening daily. Let me say that. Woohoo! Sage! Yes. Okay, thank you. She's in for the drawing. Nature's talking louder. You notice nature is communicating with us louder. Other beings are communicating with us louder, and people are seeing more benevolent beings, ships in the skies. Absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. Last minute. Now you're right on time, Sage. It's all good. Divine timing, right? Let's see, Linnell. Trees are a very cool green this evening. Super sharp. Oh yes, yes. I love trees. Are so wise. Such beautiful, beautiful beings. Uh, I think I missed a. Yep, sorry, Veronica. Hold on, let me see. My phone company has had a major security breach and hack. Been advised not to do transactions on my phone. What a world this is. Thank you for saying that, Veronica. Because going around somewhere on Telegram, there was a commercial that's going on in the UK about getting the surgery of having telephones put into your hand. There was a commercial about a girl eating lunch with her mother and was saying, "Mom, call me," and they put something in each fingertip and then implant something on the other arm, but they're trying to make phones embed them into you. Please, people, don't do anything like that. Don't put any of this crap in your body, because why would you want to have any type of IT anything in you? AI sounds kind of Borgish to me, a Borg, a cyborg. Why would you want to do anything like that when it can be hacked and you can be taken over? What? I don't understand this concept. For what? All for, ooh, look, it's the newest thing, it's technology. No, no, no. So we have to watch those youngins. Anyway, I don't do banking on my phone either. I don't do that. Yeah, yeah. Debit card. Yeah, there you go. Right. Okay. I see. Gotcha, Sage. Yes, we had to be very careful. We just we're all crazy, but we know there's people. You know, I don't know if it's crazier than us, but maybe stupider or just no, I don't think so. We're not doing that. So yeah, it is smart. It is smart. And I remember, my goodness. Yeah, see, Sage, I got hacked in 2017 on my bank accounts and credit cards. You know what I did too in 2017, as a matter of fact. Yep. Yeah, I remember 2017. Yep. My husband and I, our accounts, we had to go and we had to, yes, we did too. Oh, wow. That was an ordeal to change it. I mean, but they alerted us, and that's interesting. It was 2017. How about that? Wonder if there was something at that time that was going on, huh? Wow. And we had to close everything, switch over everything. We spent a good part of the day at our credit union. And so that's a good, from what I hear, just for right now, with whatever transition and money and everything is unless you have a good local strong bank, the big banks. Mm, I'm not gonna say anything else right now. I don't want keywords, tricky phrases. Trying to be careful. Anyway, so you know what I'm saying. Hey Terry, how you doing? Yay, she made it! She made it! Where are we now? 1 minute. Hello, Terry. Okay, so Terry, I put you in for a drawing for $10 or more, and you are, since you overpaid last night $10, you are put in automatically. You're included. So it's you and 3 other people, Terry. Terry, Linnell, Kim, and Christine. Sage, one of you will win a half-hour session with me, a video session that will be recorded. All right. And so I'm going to choose in just, oh, it's 9 o'clock. There we go. Hold on, Veronica. Millions of people, information has been stolen as well. I know I'm safe, but what is it? Is it? Yes, it has. Right, right. I woke up or I'm still paranoid. No, cautious, not paranoid, cautious. Okay, so let me enter these. I have a little program here to name select. Let me enter in these names here. And yes, here we go. And let's see. Carrie, no. Yeah, Christine. Okay. And now, here we go. Are we ready for the big moment? And let's see what name comes up. Oh, I can't look. Oh, I guess I need to. Okay, are we there? All right, hold on. It froze. Let me do something here. Really? Here we go. Come on. Who is it? Oh, let me just refresh this. Okay, hold on. I got all the names. All right, so here we go. 3, 2, 1. You working? I know, drum roll. Woo! Yeah, clean your cookies. Okay, and so Terry is the big winner. How about that? Oh my gosh! Terry, you did win. Yay! So Terry is the winner of the of the half hour session with me. And thank you so much, all of you. Y'all are great. Yeah, no, drum roll. Don't you love that? And then you're like waiting, and it's like, and then you get the little circle, and it's like, yeah, we were just talking about the internet. Thank you. So, all right, Terry. Yes, Terry is here. Yay, thank you. Terry, contact me. Robin will give you the information. Contact me. We'll set it up, okay? And so, yes, this was fun. Oh, one thing. There is 20% off on the Goldylocks Productions shop, okay? 20% off until tomorrow. So if you have been wanting to go look at these things and go do that, go check out the shop, 20% off. If you have any other designs that you would like to see, let me know. I love suggestions. And you know what? I think as we get into October too, I may do some giveaways from the shop. Somebody can win some things from the shop. So you have to know what you want. So you're going to have to just go and look. Go do some window shopping. All right. Go. Yeah, so much fun. Thank you. It has been great. Thank you so much, each and every one of you. I am so grateful for you all. And remember to be that lighthouse. Keep shining in all directions. Shine that source frequency of love, light, love. Just shine. And smile. Right, Killer? Smile. Smile. And shine your light. Until next Sunday evening at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We're always together because we have this beautiful connection. So much love to each and every one of you. Good night.
Don't want the fun to end? Grab more refreshments. Then head over to the Goldylocks Productions YouTube channel. With the huge selection of shows, the fun doesn't have to end.